Hey guys, so this is going to be a little ranty video, and I want to explain the reason why it's going to be a little ranty video. Hold on for a second, I gotta get my water. So, as you guys know, I'm trying to lower my carb intake. I want to go on, basically back on keto. I feel the best on a low carb diet. We're talking cauliflower mash, some vegetables, steamed vegetables, not too much of like these sugary sauces, that kind of stuff. And in case you're wondering why you're hearing so much background noise, it's because I'm going to be doing laundry right now, putting away the laundry. So. I was looking at some steak places because I want to go back on the keto diet. And it dawned on me that for some places, if you click on steak, they're fine dining only. And when I talk about fine dining, it's like you can see obviously the people are dressed up. They're wearing dress shirt and, nice dresses. And yeah, they're dressed up for the occasion for eating steak. And I was thinking to myself, that's kind of funny. Because, okay, and I know I'm going to piss off some people over here, but do you guys ever recall going to like why are fine dining restaurants tend to be steak and seafood? I'm just very, very curious about it because like sometimes if you want, let's say, a higher quality meal, then they require you to dress up, right? So if you are, let's say, in the area and you see a fine dining restaurant and you look kind of bummy that day, sometimes some restaurants, they have a dress code, they enforce the dress code, and you can't go there, right? They're like, we need you to wear a dinner jacket. We need you to we need you to abide by the ambience that we set. And for some people, it's like, it's not that they don't have the money to pay for a steak. It's just like they're in the area and they want to eat steak. So I got to thinking, like, yeah, if you're just casually out there and you're just wearing regular clothes, and if you want to eat a really good steak and you can't get to your really good steak, what do some people do? They say, okay, well, I'm just going to be going down to like a regular restaurant. And typically restaurants have like a lot of carbs, or there'll be like deep fried stuff. It'd be like potato wedges, pasta, cheaper proteins, or you see places and they just like load up on the rice. Like rice, as much as like some people would say, oh, rice is nice, like rice is a filler food, okay? Rice doesn't have that much nutrition, and I can be honest about that because I've known people where they just eat a lot of rice and they don't eat that much protein because they just want to fill up their stomach. So yeah, I guess you can say I have a beef where it's like sometimes I think about like a really good steak place and I look at it and I'm thinking, frick, it's like a fine dining restaurant, white tablecloth. When you look at the Yelp reviews, everyone's all dressed up. And if you're walking in there in your regular clothes, you might feel a little out of place. So I was wondering, I was thinking to myself, well, Erica, if you want to eat at a place, should you let that affect you? Should you should you think like, I can't go to this place because I'm not dressed up enough? Should I remove myself personally from even thinking about going to that place because I'm just wearing, let's say, what I wore yesterday, which was jeans and a pink sweater. That, right? But let's be honest here, right? As much as some people would think, oh, okay, the fine dining restaurant is being bougie here, they need money. They need money, especially now. So it's kind of like a rock. It's kind of funny because it's like part of me thinks people don't want to go to these restaurants, or maybe maybe some people like are in the area and they don't want to go to the restaurant because they don't think they're dressed well enough, or sometimes these places have these rules and yeah, you don't look good enough, you can't get in, or maybe people's self-perception of themselves, they say, hey, I'm wearing just, I don't know, let's just say you're in Hawaii, right? You're wearing board shorts and slippers, like that does not fly. But at the end of it, you just want to have a really good meal. You don't you don't want to feel like you have to dress up just to eat a freaking hunk of beef, right? And it's ridiculous because at the end of it, like, everybody should have really good nutrition. And Yeah. No, it's like if you go to a certain places, like they have a dress code that they want. They want you to be like business professional or something like that. You know, like women wearing like a nice, well-fitting dress and like some nice shoes, not sneakers and shorts, not that kind of stuff. But I look at some restaurants and I notice that when I see it, like I feel like eating steak, right? And I look at the restaurant and it's like $2 sign, $3 signs, and when you look at it, like the when you look at the patrons, they look different. You can kind of tell that they want you to look a certain way, but yeah, I found myself doing that yesterday. Like I saw these places that I wanted to go to, but I thought, oh, it's a fine dining restaurant. We don't look like we're appropriate enough to go to a fine dining restaurant, you know? And I feel like I just kind of Xed ourselves out there. So maybe I should be like, hell with it. I want to go eat steak. I want to go to a fine dining restaurant. I'm not dressed up for it, but yeah, I'm just gonna go there. And if you want to turn it away, then fine, go. Um, no, no. Sometimes no. Sometimes if you look at these restaurants, they have a dress code. So they want guys wearing collared shirts, nice slacks, like a dinner jacket. They don't want people looking like it's bummy. So that's why if you have like a nice place, right? They don't want people to look like they just went shopping casually. They want people to look nicer. So it's like it could be seen as like you're upholding the standards that the restaurant wants. But yeah, so like if you want like a higher quality of steak at some places, and not just let's say like not like you know what I'm talking about. Like there's different qualities of steak out there. There's like the nice steaks, and then there's like the really cheapy steak that you can tell that they got the cheapest freaking cut of steak. I personally prefer to cook my own steak, but I don't have any freaking steak meat on me right now, and yeah. So I've been having a hunkering for steak. I really like having a nice, and I'm not a beef stew too. So today's one of those days. I'm like, I want to eat some good steak. But it just irks me. And then you know what? Here's the other thing too, right? Isn't it straight? I don't know about you guys, but you know when you think about fine dining restaurants, have you ever come across a vegan or vegetarian fine dining restaurant? No, seriously, I'm not kidding you. Like, why is it when we think about steak and seafood, those are like the white tablecloth places, but when it comes to vegan and vegetarian, it's like anything goes. I don't understand that. Wagyu beef. Oh, Wagyu beef is so expensive. I don't think I've ever tried. Oh wait, I have tried. Have I tried? I have tried Wagyu burger, but I haven't tried a Wagyu steak in my life. But I think it would be absolutely delectable. Yeah, right. Like, what are you gonna do? We have like organic carrots. Like, what are we have like organic cashew cream? Well, wait, I take that back. There was this place that was kind of like an upscale place, a vegan place. I think it's called Blossom. But yeah, no, it wasn't even like that because I remember Lewis and I went there and he was wearing jeans and I was just wearing casual clothes and we were fine. So maybe I'm just removing myself from that perception because I'm so used to I've had it drilled in my head for a number of years. Let's say if you want to eat at Ruth Chris, right? Here's an example, right? Let's go over here. See, like this? See, so yeah. See the white tablecloths and everything like that? Okay, this woman looks a little casual. Gluten free, follow me. But typically, when you see people go to these places, they all dress like nice attire. Black dresses. Yeah, here we go. See, dress shirt. Night, suit jacket. See the guy in the back? He's wearing a suit. Kind of like a business attire. That's what I'm usually used to seeing for steak places or seafood places, excluding Red Lobster because Red Lobster doesn't really count. But yeah, yeah. See. So let me know what you guys think because I just felt like ranting about it because yeah, I think I think like when I was younger, I used to think that, oh yeah, if you have a restaurant and you want to like you need to dress well to eat the good steak. But now as I get older, I believe good nutrition should, you shouldn't have to be confined by like what are you wearing that day? Are you just wearing, are you just casually around the area, and is that why you look kind of bummy? For whatever reason, or maybe you just, I don't know, maybe you're just traveling and you don't have nice clothes with you because you weren't expecting it. And yeah, it's kind of dumb. The more and more I think about it, I get it. Like I said, I understand that restaurants want to have this professional standard, but yeah, it's kind of messed up when we have like top quality steak. Okay, paying customers, you need to dress up really nicely just to eat that top quality steak. You get what I'm saying here? You get what I'm saying? Like nobody has this kind of standard for other kind of foods. I have not seen. Let's see what I haven't seen. I haven't seen no freaking fine dining bean restaurant in my life. So it just. Let's see over here. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Like fine dining. Let's see. Oh, for frick's sake. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Please tell me this is not an entree. Please tell me this is an appetizer. What is this? 5 peas with a little cream sauce and like a little bit of cabbage? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. What do we got here? Potatoes. That looks like eggplant and a little bit of broccoli. Yeah, this ain't that yeah. Guacamole and beets. Look at this one. A fucking tomato. I'm so sorry, you guys. I should be more respectful of the tomato. I can't take the tomato seriously. It's a fucking peeled tomato. It's gourmet. Okay, I don't know how expensive was this dish? Seriously. Oh god. London's best. Shit. The skills of the tomato. Okay, Erica. Breathe. Okay. Okay, that looks like, oh my gosh, that looks like a pork rind. I know that's not a fucking pork rind on top. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, what is that? What the hell is that? Peas in a boat. It's a pea tart, you guys. It is a pea. Well, I'm gonna need a lot more. I'm gonna need like much. Okay, the waffles look pretty good. Just fucking. Two asparaguses, you guys. Nathan, you obviously are you have too much of a big stomach. Okay, those 2 asparaguses should fill you up as an appetizer. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's a 6-course vegetarian tasting meal. Okay, I guess it is really a tasting meal. For 70 pounds. What is the US conversion of this? Oh, for frick's sake. Is this really one of the meals? Because I'm gonna need a 13-course meal at this point. 70 pounds to USD. Let's see. $96. Okay, so so this is like $13 right here. These two asparagus. Okay. Yeah, so in case you guys are Americans, we're just gonna say our stomachs are way too big. I don't know about you guys who live in London, but this too little asparagus is not gonna kick it for me. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, this is pretty. Slop. We got what is it? Avocados, some kind of sprouts, cucumbers, some kind of grain, tomatoes, superfood salad. Okay, that's one tiny freaking salad. I don't know about you guys. I'm gonna be super hungry after I eat that superfood. This is the world's most romantic and restaurant and Instagram to high hell. There's a 5-course vegetarian tasting menu. Okay, let's see. I gotta check that out later. We'll see how that is. Okay, let's see this. That's just a salad. Chopped salad of vegetables. Okay, what's so special about that? Is there something I'm missing here? It's just regular romaine lettuce with avocados and cranberries and radishes and sprouts. Okay. A spicy snack. Okay, that's a snack. This is... Okay, this one looks pretty good. Oh, here's a fine... Oh my god, look at the fine dining, you guys. Okay, this is where we talk about all of us being fat fucks, okay? I know YouTube is not gonna like it, but you know what? I'm just gonna say it how it is, okay? I don't eat that much food, but I definitely eat more than this. This is the stuff that's left over after I finish my meal. You know when you have the stuff that drops on the bottom? That's what it looks like to me. Is it just me? Right? Doesn't it look like that to you? Like, I'm pretty convinced that I just don't have any... I don't have, like, a hot, expensive stomach. That must be it. Like, my stomach is just so big and I can't live off something like that. And you know, the stuff isn't cheap. This is not like the dollar menu or something. This is really freaking expensive. Look at that. You got some, what is that, coconut flake? It looks like a coconut flake, but no, yeah, it looks like a coconut flake with some real microgreens, some dill, and 5 pieces of asparagus. Jeez. Oh, and here, oh no, Gordon Ramsay. No, okay, good. I was gonna say, please don't tell me Gordon Ramsay made this tomato monstrosity. Thank goodness it wasn't him. Oh, I would have like screamed if it was Gordon Ramsay. Like, no way, he made a tomato. No way. Leftovers rearranged. Yeah, I'm convinced you know what? I'm convinced me and chat, we just don't have any class. Yeah. This has to be one of the world's tiniest tea kettles. This is a very tiny tea kettle. I mean, like, look how big, let's see. Yeah, that tea kettle doesn't look very big. I mean, it looks about the size of the palm. Okay, so we got 1 mushroom. Looks like 3 French fries, 2 baby carrots, and something. And it doesn't even fill up the whole pot. It's like a little bit of a pot. It's like a Costco sample or something. Like 3 generous Costco samples. Okay, ooh, this is pretty. Oh, modern Chinese. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait, no, this is not. These look like a bunch of worms. Like, I don't know about you guys, but that does not look tasty to me. Is that half a bean on the right? Right, over here? I don't know. I think that's half of something. It's tiny, though. It's tiny. Our stomachs are just too big. Yeah, this looks like a bunch of maggots or something. And then here's a fancy avocado salad. Oh, for frick's sake. Oh, joy to the world. Beet, carrot, and celery, it looks like. What the hell am I gonna do with 3 little pots? Those looks like it got shaped with spoons, too. Like, we need more volume. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, if this thing was like 5 times bigger or something, or maybe even 2 times bigger, right? That would be a little better. I mean, this kind of stuff is not going to fill you up very long. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. See how nice and big this stuff is? See, this is a good size. Okay. So, anyway, yeah, I just can't understand some fine dining places. And then yeah, you have the really tiny versions of it. Let's see it. Oh, see, like, oh, this looks good. See, I can get behind this. This looks like they put a lot more effort in. Ooh, it's sweet too. They put a lot more efforts in than that freaking tomato. That tomato, I don't know what that person was thinking about. See, now we're getting somewhere. Now, see, what the? Indulgent? Okay, well, hold up a second. What is up with them and asparagus? What is up with the asparagus being like this? I don't get it. Like, is asparagus like that premium of a look? But at least it's not like this stupid frickin' pea tart. Like, what are you trying to feed me? Like one little pea tart? Oh, look, this will satiate you. This will keep you very full. No, I need more food. See, something like this. See, that looks that's not going to fill me very long. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of a substantial quality. Oh, please don't. You know what? What the hell is this? A piece of this is, okay, I'm going to piss someone off. But this looks like if you are on, like, ration. Like, there's absolutely no food. And you are scrummaging around and like you had to bunker in and you didn't prep or anything like that. And you were just finding, like scraps in your pantry or something. Like, what is that? 3 walnuts, a small little pat of butter, a little lavash, and something. Like, that's really 2 bites. That's it. But they put on a fancy plate and then they tell you, oh, it's expensive. For frick's sake. Okay, see, so thankfully it looks like the ridiculousness is over. Thank God. 10 of those dishes. Yeah, let's see. Traditional occasional time. You know what? We're gonna stop going on a eyeball starvation diet. No freaking tomato over here. Let's look at this. Oh, lordy! Look at this! Oh, that looks glorious. That does look glorious. Yeah, I have a big, in case you guys didn't know, I'm a big fan of beef stew. Wow, look at this. See, look at the size of that tomato versus the rest of the plate. I know this is a really big portion, but I guarantee you guys, the picture that you guys saw earlier of that freaking tomato, where's the tomato? This is not the world's biggest tomato, okay? This tomato is probably very close to this tomato, and you can just, or maybe this tomato is a little smaller, but like, yeah, people usually eat more than 1 tomato size, and I don't know, it's really 1 tomato. This is 2 bites for me, 3 bites actually, right? 3 bites because you eat the little thing, or maybe each little slice turns into 1 bite, so yeah, if you eat 1 per each, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and then 2 for the tomato itself, 6, 7. 7 bites. 7 bites. Okay, let's look at the generous food around here. Oh, dang it! See, we got more food here. Yes, it's not keto, but see, you got way more food here. See, this is the kind of spreads that I like to see, and I know people will give me shit about it. They're like, Erica, this is not fine dining stuff, but still, you know, it's like the amount that you pay, you want to feel like you're gonna get full, not this little 3 little scoops of carrots at, oh, there's one entree or one little plate. It's like, for frick's sake. See, this is great. See, you could I'm pretty sure this is vegetarian, but you can see the whole volume of it. You can see the colors of it. This looks great. Doesn't it looks like they, and the sad thing is that this is probably a fraction of the cost of some of these like fine dining places. Oh wow, look at that! Holy whoa. Okay, so that's a definitely banquet spread, but wow, that's a lot of food. A lot of food. Cooked steak, and listen, no, I haven't. I haven't. So let's go back over here. So let's look at the steak fine dining. Oh, look at this glorious thing. I feel like look at this. This looks great. See, you got your asparagus over here. It's resting on a piece of steak. See, that looks good too. There's something very see, like you could see they have like that freaking tiny portion. Remember what we saw in that earlier dish? But they just had like what looked like to be the freaking garnishes. But see, at least they have something in the middle that you have faith that it will keep you full, than just the garnishes. But some of this stuff does look a little skimpy. Even here, I can be very frank about it. Yeah, 4 pieces. No, I don't think so. I like having a generous piece of, ooh, lamb. Is that lamb or is that, I can't tell if that's lamb or if that's some kind of, yeah, that looks like lamb. Yeah, I don't know. That lamb is probably not that big either. You're gonna, that must be plating purposes. Lamb is really good, but the only downside about lamb, if you get them at a fine dining restaurant, it's so freaking expensive. Like, they give you 4 of those little lamb kebabs or lamb lollipops. You know what I'm talking about? Look. And then they're like, oh, this is $48. And it's like, what? Like, it's very hard to screw up lamb. It really is. See? Like, look, you get like 2, or you get 4, or 3, and it's like, yeah, $50, please. So when I was in Hawaii, I used to eat lamb pretty damn frequently, actually. But I never bought this. I actually bought lamb shoulder blades. And I used to make them in a cast iron grill. And I ate lamb pretty damn often. Almost every day at some point when I was trying to go, attempting. I was mostly on like keto / trying to go on the carnivore diet. I stopped because I got tired of eating meat all the time. It's like, I can't do meat every single day. I need to eat something else, carbs, vegetables. That's just me though. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like if you go to a fine dining place, and like I said, I would not recommend getting lamb from a fine dining place. I would recommend, if you really like lamb, just make it yourself. Seriously, you can't. It's really hard to fuck up on lamb, and there's so much different places. Like if you can make your own steak, you can make your own lamb. It's or you could just put it inside of like an oven and then broil it or something. So lamb is good, but you know the thing about, like, some people will talk about steaks. The steaks that I find that really nice are the ones that are like dry aged, or the ones that are really special. So one of the places that I truly really want to go to at least once in my life is Peter Luger. Because yeah, I'm like, everybody knows how much of a freaking steak fan I am. So this one, look at this. Look at this gorgeous, like, oh, so good. Look at that. Oh, so good. And then I also like Ruth Chris Steakhouse. They have this really good steak. It's a tomahawk, right? But this is one of the best steaks I've ever had in my life. It's really expensive, okay? So when I went there, I went with 3 other people. So 4 people, we shared one tomahawk, and then I think we had something else, but I can't remember. Freaking amazing. Amazing steak. After I had this steak, I actually thought about buying Yeah, I actually thought, I'm not bullshitting you guys, like, I actually thought about buying, like, a grill. There's, like, a $600 grill for these kind of steaks. What's it called? Steak grill. And then you could put it really close to the heat. Let me find it. I keep forgetting what the name of it is. It's like 600 or 700. This one, like the beefer. This stuff. So you put your steak in really freaking close. And yeah, look at the burner temperature. 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit. See that? Oh, gorgeous. And then you can get that really nice char on it. See that? So, but do I like my steak that much to the point that I would get my money back for getting this beefer? No. Not at all. Not at all. But it is a nice thought. So I heard they use something similar to that. They put it on like really high heat. That's what I heard allegedly, but I could be remembering it wrong. So yeah, this stuff. If you guys ever go out to a steak place and you go out with a few people, I would recommend like try the tomahawk steak from Ruth Chris at least once in your life because it's really freaking good. I always thought like for a while I thought Ruth Chris was overrated, and then I tried this, and this thing is massive. Okay, really amazing steak. I can be I'm very clear here. Like this steak will beat the crap out of most people's homemade steaks and restaurant steaks. It's really good. It is really tasty. Really tasty, but it also costs very much more. So let's see, how much is this tomahawk? It's like a special occasion steak. Let's put it that way. I think Costco sells a steak too. Let's see. See, 4 stars over there. Oh, look at this. Ribeye, cowboy ribeye. Oh, here you go. 'Tis my favorite right here. And I like it because it's right next to the bone, so I feel like it's tastier. Oh, see, look. Yeah, this is it. 1,800 degree broiler. So remember? The one that I told you got? Beefer broiler. See this? This is 1,500. Ooh. See? The only thing I wish they had, and I know this is going to sound pretty nitpicky, is I wish a lot of these premium steak places, I wish they used grass-fed beef instead. Because grass-fed beef, like although more expensive, if you're paying this kind of price for these steaks, I'm sure people would be fine paying for grass-fed beef instead. Grass-fed beef, I feel like it's less lean though. That's the only downside about grass-fed. It's not as well marbled, but it is better for you. And I think if they gave the option, then people would buy it. Let's see over here. Ooh. So they only have a few cuts here. Ribeye. You know what's weird? I'm not a big fan. Let me put it this way. I like Ruth Chris ribeye, but normally like my favorite cut of beef is to get the, yeah, I like ribeye, but it's not my favorite cut is this one. I like it because it has a really nice fat cap. It's significantly cheaper than ribeye too. But it has this really nice fat cap, and then when you cook it, if you see that, it's just glorious because I just eat it with the fat. Oh, it's so nice. Believe it or not, this stuff is really hard to find in New York. Like if I go to the supermarket, typically they trim that stuff off. And yeah, it's like, not Hawaii, but freaking the U.S. tends to be so anti-fat that they'll just cut off all the fat off the steak, and then they'll give you this freaking lean ass steak with no extra fat, and I hate it so much. Like I'm like, okay, you know, I want extra because like I want it to be marbled, and I like that stuff, but yeah, it's always lean meat over here, reduce your cholesterol. But yeah, while we tell you that kind of stuff, like we're gonna have a huge ass section of cookies and candies and carbohydrates, and we'll push you to eat carbohydrates instead of loading up on meat because meat is allegedly bad for you. So, um, yeah, yeah, it just kind of irks me a little about how diet is in the U.S. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, right? You guys know, like I love my pastries very, very much so, but it does piss me off a little when I hear about people who just say like, oh yeah, um, I gotta like load up on the carbohydrates, and I'm not gonna eat any meat because meat is bad, but I'm gonna eat some low fat yogurt with a lot of sugar because it's low fat. You see where I'm getting at? Sucks. It sucks, but when you make certain dietary choices, who profits from that kind of diet? If you eat high carbohydrates, high sugary foods, then if your dental care doesn't turn out so well, then you end up with cavities and then your dentist makes money. And if you have really crappy looking skin because you eat too much carbohydrates or too much bread, then your dermatologist makes money, or skincare companies make money because then you're chasing after anti wrinkle cream, and you ask yourself, oh, why am I looking so terrible? I don't understand. Oh well, I'm just gonna have my Starbucks frappuccino. And yeah, I'll just use this miracle cream, and hopefully the miracle cream has miracles. And I think that not enough people look within their diet for issues, and they just go with what they just go on this whole thing where yeah they just load up on sugars and carbohydrates, and it's so accessible. That's a sad thing. Like I look into diet more and more, and I kind of think like it's scary because this kind of stuff can condition you. You know, like the habits, like you sometimes like people associate sugary foods with happy memories, right? When you were younger, what did you like to do? Oh, I like to get an ice cream cone with my family. So and then you get used to it, you like the taste of it, and the sugar itself is very addicting. And then when you get hooked on it, right? Especially if you're an adult, you have your own money, you can go and buy a bunch of ice cream. And yeah, you say like, okay, I don't have to just eat one scoop of ice cream anymore. I can buy a pint of ice cream. I can buy a gallon of ice cream, and that's kind of scary. So yeah, moderation is extremely important, and I think that the people. I don't think that I think it's wrong to just yeah not tell people like you really have to like not just think about like meat is bad for you, but look into see like, okay, don't eat this, don't eat that. Yes, we know that people try to push whole grain on everybody under the sun, but sometimes, from what I find, is like whole grain is not the answer to everything. Yeah, and some people might be have gluten sensitivities. And they might say, oh, how can it be whole grain? I refuse to think it's the bread because bread is so harmless, right? Bread is in sandwiches, bread is in everything. Gluten is in cookies. And I think that gluten actually causes more damages to people than we like to think about because we're so used to living around gluten that it's hard for people to wrap their head around that gluten can be causing them all sorts of issues. Yeah, so yesterday was not a fun day for me. In case you guys never saw my stream, my community post. Yeah, I ate I ate two pastries yesterday, and then I had two pastries the day prior, and I ended up breaking out in some sort of rash on my body, and I was thinking to myself like, what the hell? Like, why am I getting so itchy? And that was the only deviation that I had from my diet. For sure. And yeah, it kind of sucks. And today, like a total idiot, I thought like, oh, okay, well, I still have some pastries. Let me eat pastries. So I ate pastries today. And you know, something very funny happened to me because as I was eating the pastries, I don't know if they're just, yeah, after like 2 days, they're just not tasting well. But after a while, I thought to myself, it doesn't taste as good. Maybe it's because I'm starting to come up with that negative association, like Erica, if you eat too much gluten, then you get itchy. So yeah, in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm referring to. Let me find it up. Hold on. Here we go. So I was in the car yesterday, and before I left the house, I noticed I was getting a little itchy around the chest. And this is before I changed my shirt into this pink one, okay? And I was thinking like, oh, this is kind of strange. Maybe it's just like a little minor skin irritation. But as time went on throughout the day, my skin got itchier and itchier. And then I finally pulled down the mirror, and I realized like, holy crap, my chest looks like it's pissed off. And again, the only thing I changed in my diet was the frickin' pastries. So yeah, it's hard because like I can tell you guys from personal experience too, when you eat sugary foods, it goes down like a slippery slope, right? You eat one and then you have like another variety that you never tried, and then you eat another and then you're like, oh, there's more varieties too, and then you're kind of curious. You're like, oh, I wonder how all these different varieties taste, and then next thing you know, you're like, ooh, gotta eat them all. So I think that if you eat one pastry and you have a whole bunch in front of you, you're setting yourself up for failure. That's what I noticed for myself, okay? Like I said, I'm very, very transparent about it. So the best way to do it is either just only have one pastry in front of you or cut it up in pieces, but don't have like a whole variety, because I learned that I don't have much control if I have a whole bunch of pastries in front of me. And yeah, either that or I do the really wasteful thing, which is I have pastries and I eat one bite of it and I throw the rest away. So I only eat about, let's say, 25% of each pastry. And the upside of that is like, yeah, I'm wasting a lot of food, but at least I can try it. And then that way I can say, I did try it. I know how it tastes, but it's not all going into me, you see? So yeah, so sugar is definitely addicting. It's just like you eat it and then it just it's really good. Like there's nothing that compares to a nice, and you guys won't understand, like if there's nothing that compares to like a really nice cream puff, for instance, right? And then you have it with a nice cup of tea and it's like a soft pillow of bread with like custard inside, and it's like freaking like beef stew or steak doesn't compare. Like, yes, it's really good, but it doesn't have that sweet component to it. And I still eat fruit. Like I ate grapes today. Yesterday I ate mango and grapes. So it's not like I have a sugar deficiency at me, but it's just like a different kind of flavor. And I like those different kind of flavors. So yeah, so I have a really good learning experience, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't mind trying a whole bunch of pastries, but I need to just eat one bite of each one and just throw the rest of it away. So that way I can eat a whole bunch of them, but I have a lot less gluten. The other alternative would be just don't eat it at all, but I don't want to live a life where I feel like I can never eat something, because it's really depressing to think about it that way, right? Like, let's say if I wanted to eat a slice of pizza, and then I tell myself, oh, Erica, you can't eat it because it's gluten. You see? Like, it has a different kind of ring to it. Shit, hold on. Where the hell is my freaking thing? I don't know where my phone is. Phone. Phone, 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 phone. Phone, 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 phone. There's a phone somewhere, and I don't know where the phone is. And I know it's here somewhere. Somewhere. Damn it. Is it over here? Okay. The phone will pop up eventually. Somewhere. Is it in here? Nope, not in here. Yes, I am searching for my phone right now. And it's not in my hand because I have my computer in my hand. Is it over here? Nope. Nope, it's not over there. Okay, It looks like it's a lost cause. I lost my phone. And I know it's here somewhere. I just don't know exactly. Oh, here it is. Oh my gosh, it's under a pile of clothes. Fuck. Yeah, okay, good. No. Lewis doesn't really eat sugary foods. His thing is like, yeah, he doesn't really like sugary foods. I love sugary foods. I think they're awesome. I really think sugary foods are awesome. The only downside about sugary foods is like once you pop, you can't stop. And that kind of sucks big time. Oh my goodness, why is this clothes? Why is this all in a pile over here? Oh, for frick's sake, I gotta refold all this. Yeah, I put everything in stacks, and then once they get pushed around, it's no longer put into a nice stack. And then it's all like, you know, if you want to shuffle the clothes around, if you don't refold it, then it becomes all messy and stuff. And yeah, these stacks are all messy, so I gotta refold. But yeah, yeah, they're awesome. I think, yeah, I love pastries so much. But yeah, I try. It's not like all pastries, but if I haven't tried it before, then curiosity gets the best of me, and then I want to try it. Especially if it's like some, let's say, some sort of like seasonal thing. And then I think, ooh, okay, I'll try this, and I'll try this, and I'll try this, and this is a really popular one, and I'll try this. Yeah, so I didn't do too bad. Like for the pastries that I picked up about, what, 15 pounds of them. It was a shitload of pastries. I gave away a lot of them, but I kept about 8 for myself. And that 8, I didn't think too much of it, but I thought, oh, okay, you know, I'll spread it out. Actually, I think it was closer to 10. But, yeah, I didn't think too much of it. And the next thing I know, I'm like, oh, for frick's sake. Hey, Catherine. Yeah, so that is the dangerous thing. Like, nobody, okay, here's the thing. And then also, when most people buy stuff, right, they don't buy something like $50 worth of pastries in one sitting for themselves, right? So, yeah, you can do manual portion control that way. But if it's in front of me and I have like a whole stack of them, I'm like, ooh, let me try this, and let me try this, and let me try this. Yeah, so we'll see how that works. My whole one bite and throw away, as so wasteful as it is, sugar and carbs really isn't good for me, so it should be okay if I do that. Either that or I have to like, yeah, anything that's not like super, super good, I'm just going to take one bite and throw away. No, I didn't, but I don't break out with those. I don't break out in those because they're really freaking small. You know, like the pastries, like a croissant is so much bigger than those like 5 cupcakes, right? So I can do portion control on that way. Versus, yeah, if I want to have, let's say, some kind of Danish, the freaking Danish is huge compared to the quarter-sized cupcakes. See? See where I'm getting at? So it's like different sizes, and the sheer size of like some of these pastries is the thing that's like screwing me up. And then it also took me about 5 days or 5 or 6 days to get through all those mini cupcakes. So, and the beautiful thing about those is that I could have actually frozen. So I do have some of them frozen inside the fridge. The freezer still. I love those cupcakes. I love those cupcakes so much. Words cannot express how much those cupcakes are loved. Yeah, but you know, Catherine, it's like, yeah, when you eat it, you don't think about it, right? It's like for a brief moment in time, you're like, man, this is so great. I can enjoy eating it, and later on, you pay the consequences. Like I never knew that I would break out on my body like that, just have like some sort of reaction. And again, if anybody thinks it's because, oh, Erica, it's because you're reacting to your shirt. I had that shirt on. I changed into that shirt over 8 hours prior, and yeah, before I changed into that shirt, I noticed that I was getting itchier, and I really, yeah. So it wasn't like I just put on a new shirt and I started getting itchy. That wasn't the case. Yeah, so it's like a little getaway. Catherine, what can you eat? I'm just curious. Like, can you eat any type of sugar? Can you? Are you allergic to only a certain thing? I should not eat red meat and sugar. Oh, yeah, I heard some people they have allergic reactions to meat. Thankfully for me, I don't have that reaction. I feel like I do much better on things something like bone broth instead. But yeah, once I add in freaking gluten, I'm screwed. I start to get screwed depending on my tolerance level. Oh, tomato. Yeah, yeah. I heard some people they don't react well to tomato, so I've been staying away from tomatoes. Um, yeah, they call that under like nightshades. Which is really strange because it's like you would think like what's this like a freaking harmless ass tomato, right? Like how like tomato is in like pasta sauce, it's in ketchup, and if people don't really look into their diet, they won't think about like how can something like a lemon or tomato or gluten really like cause all these issues in their body. I think more people actually should consult a dietitian or a nutritionist if they have skin issues or if they have health issues, for sure. Because I think sometimes it's like people they don't like to think like they have food allergies, right? They think like, oh, okay, I can tolerate anything, or if they do have food allergy, they'll say, oh, maybe it's milk. Oh, maybe I'm allergic to like nuts, like peanuts. Oh, 6 cherry tomatoes a day. Ooh, really? I didn't know onions turn right into sugar. Thanks for telling me that. I had no idea. I don't study that much into vegetables, but I do like vegetables. I've heard some people they really like onions because they say it's what's it called? Like sulfur. Yeah, like the freaking thing has sulfur in it, so they say sulfur is healthy for you. So I've heard about that argument for eating more onions. Let's see here. Yeah, 6 cherry tomatoes is not that bad. Yeah, I'm just happy it's like you don't have a worse reaction because some people, right? Like I told you about those people with food allergies. Man, they eat like a little bit of something, like even just a mouthful, and they go into anaphylactic shock. So I'll take my itchiness like anytime. And Lewis thought it was pretty reckless, but I told him, I said, yeah, for certain foods, like it's worth just having an itchy spot for that for like a day or two. But I won't do it very often. Like, cause now I know, right? Knowledge is power. So I know that, hey, if I go past a certain amount, then I'm really screwing myself over. And I don't want to have a prolonged response because, sugar with your skin equals glycation and it makes you look older. It makes you look more tired. Wow. So are you much better now that you do those kind of food exclusions or you monitor what you eat? Because I heard some people, it's like they have like a radical change just by removing the inflammatory foods. Let's see. Let me get sunny side over here. I don't think this is. Do they have leather in there in the car? I have no idea what that is. Let's see. What is this? Ooh, wow, that looks good. Oh my gosh, look at those stars. Dine out with bone. Oh my gosh, bone-in ribeye. Holy crap, that sounds good. Oh, see, look, see, this is what I'm talking about. See, you're all dressed up for your steak. Does anyone dress up when they go to like some kind of? I don't really see too much casual steak places. I wish there was. Like seriously, I wish there was. I think like it's kind of sucks mentally if you want to eat like better food and you're like, oh yeah, I can't eat there because I'm not dressed up for it. But money is money, right? Oh, look, there's my beautiful one. Picanha. Oh, I love this stuff. Freaking picanha was my favorite. Let's see here. Let's go to go. Okay, how much is it to go? Select a butcher cut. Let's go New York. Let's go Garden City. That's it. Only $18 for 6 ounces. That's not too bad. Ooh, that looks good. $20 a pound for picanha. Is not, you know, actually, I've seen picanha in New York in stores for about $17. So it's really not that bad for 20 bucks. Like if I get the raw ingredient for 17, yeah, 20 is not bad. Yeah. Really? Look at that filet mignon for only 20 bucks. Oh, this is 8 ounces. Yeah. That's not bad. Yeah, so if you guys have never tried this cut, I highly, highly, highly recommend trying this cut. Or you just buy top sirloin with the fat cap on there. That's what it is. But like I said, a lot of freaking places, they cut the fat cap off because they're so fat adverse here in the United States. Ooh, butcher. Wow, look at that. Ooh, packaged for cooking at home. Ooh. Oh, man. So how much would that say? $15 a pound? Man. I just want to go buy like freaking, yeah, a bunch of these and then just store them at home and be like, yeah, I got my picana. I don't mind making mine. Oh, look at this Wagyu New York strip, 120. Whoa! Dried A tomahawk, $78, and you cook it yourself. Okay, how much is dried A tomahawk over here? Did they say? Tomahawk. Shit. I guess I can't tell here. Yeah, this is the frickin' to-go menu. I want the... Let's place the order here. Let me just start my order here. Let's just go here. I'm curious to see what the prices are. I don't want that. I want the entrees. No. Give me a... to-go packages. Oh, date night. Fire grilled, okay. Bone-in ribeye, 20 bucks. Oh, tribute wine. Oh, I don't need that. Catering group packages, catering root meats. Premium best package, catering fire roasted. Catering market table. Ooh, this looks good. Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, I just want to know how much a tomahawk costs, but it doesn't look like I can find it. So, oh well, that was a fail. Right? I think so. This website sucks. I know someone's gonna be like, Erica, you just don't know how to use it. I'm like, no, seriously. It's like feel like I'm just going off in a circle somewhere. And all I want to do is like, don't give me the frickin' pictures. Just let me like look at clearly like prices and everything, right? Like let me see the frickin', yeah, like, oh, let's see. Okay, here we go. I guess I have to physically search for it. Carved fish package. No, I don't want to cook it at home. I want this thing already cooked for me. Do they cook it for me there? Can I just have it already cooked and just delivered? I'm curious. Go with the 2-meat combo. I don't want the one side. I want the 2 sides. Come on. Oh, don't you dare freeze on me. Okay, here you go. So we get the 2 meats, 10 ounces. Let's go there. See, picanha and what? I guess this would be first meat. Combo 2 second meat. Oh, for frick's sake. I don't have like a better cut to do. Bacon wrap steak, chicken breast. Like, no. Guess this is it. Prime lamb steak. Choose 2 Brazilian sides. I don't know what's good. Sauteed asparagus. Sauteed broccoli. And I think that's it. Look, it's only 24 bucks. That's pretty cheap. You know what? I'll think about it. Let's see if they take any orders today. 24 bucks is actually affordable. That sure beats going to like Ruth Chris, right? I mean, it's a different thing for sure, but still. See here, view locations. Do you guys accept orders? Can you pick up? West 20th Street. Yeah, I think it's just, can you eat here? I don't know. Fogo de Chao. Yes, you can. Ooh, see, look at this. Bone-eyed ribeye. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Let's see. Come to Fogo's. Yeah, I think they have indoor seating, which is a good thing. Seems like it, but I could be wrong. Ripped ricotta. Ooh. Ooh, make a reservation. Wow, look at this place. Dang. Someone's gonna get triggered by all those knives. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Yay, dine in. Yay. Okay. Let's see here. That looks good. How do I make a reservation? I don't want to make a reservation. Can I make a reservation online? Here we go. Let's see. See, 12. I don't know how with it. Let's see if there's any openings here. Oh, there is. Yeah, there's openings here. White Plains. White Plains is kind of far. Yeah, New York, Garden City. Where's that? Jersey? Yeah, I think. Let's see. 7 o'clock. Okay, we got, yeah. Or we can go to Manhattan. Aha! Okay, so we might actually go there today. Thank you, Sunny, for the suggestion. Probably easier. Nah, you know why? Because I wanted to work out today, so I'm thinking we should just go and eat there, or maybe before or after. I don't know. But thank you. Long story short, yeah, I saw it. It's good. Yeah, I didn't know about those places. Cause like when I look at steak places, I always hear just like, oh, look how pricey this place is. But frickin' $24 is really not bad. Cause I haven't had picanha in, like I said, over 2 years. It's really hard to find that cut where we live. Like none of the grocery stores near us have that cut. It sucks. It sucks. Like I look at the meat around us, and most of it just looks kind of sad. I know people are gonna think that sounds so like da-da-da-da on Erica, but seriously, like I don't know what it is, but I don't know if people are taking the better cuts of meat, but in Hawaii there was much better steak in Hawaii that came from the mainland than the steak that I see here left in New York. So maybe people are taking all the nice cuts, and then when I go to the grocery store, it's like this, all the good cuts are gone already. Maybe. Oh, please take you too. Ah. How about this? We'll take you there next time, maybe. How's that, Sonny? I'll let you know how it is. By the way, how are you holding up, Sonny? Like, I'm sure you're fine, but yeah, I was just wondering, like, is there any word about your, you know what? Like, can you? I don't know. It sounds really bad, but like, if you know they're not there, can you just physically change the lock on them and just claim like, oh, I didn't know you moved out? Uh, I don't know. I know I shouldn't say this on my channel, but my channel is so freaking small. Like nobody looks at my channel, so I just wonder if there was any scheming way you could get rid of that guy, and then that way you can get your property back and you can rent it off maybe to another person. Really? The judge will like even if you claim like I don't know them, or if you have someone else claim that they live there instead. Like, I'm just wondering if you can move someone else in there and just be like, yeah, sorry, this person's crazy. I don't know what they're talking about. And then have someone else be like, no, I've been living here for like 5 months or something. Uh-oh. Oh, burn the house down and claim insurance. Yeah, I think someone with the E already did that. Not me, but another E. Oh, so many places in the city catch fire. Oh. Okay. Well, like I said, my stream is so tiny. No one's gonna pay attention to my little itty bitty stream. Ah. I thought, Sonny, really? I thought the fire. I thought the place just spontaneously caught on fire. It was like, okay, we will just light on fire today. I'll lie for Sonny. Yeah. I just wonder, like, yeah, is there any way you can get a loop howl out of it, and that way you can get that guy out? Cause I mean, like, it's really shitty if a guy is like, yeah, I know that this is your place, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you right in your face what I'm gonna do, and you can't do shit about it. So that's why it's just like I wonder if anything could be done. Like if the guy goes on vacation, just change the lock and be like, screw you, I don't recognize you. Yeah, just like you go to work, and then all of a sudden the place just decides today is the day, and it just catches on fire. Um, but yeah, you wouldn't want that because it'd be twice. Ooh, what is this? Okay, hold up. Long story short, recommended something. Yeah. Genuinely, I wonder what's gonna happen when Lewis and I were talking about it. I told him, I said, I don't think that they're going to. Where is this Mineola? This looks good too. Mineola. Grubhub. Let's see. Grubhub. Yelp. Facebook. Fire up your palate. Ooh, that sounds good. Portuguese. Ooh. Come on, menu. Inside dining, outdoor dining. Who doesn't like inside dining? Buy a gift card. Let's look at the dinner menu. Come on. Oh shit, look, it's Tuesday to Saturday. Damn it. Oh well, not today. Ooh. Suckling pig. Oh, that sounds tasty. Ooh, that sounds very, very tasty. But look at, oh my gosh, look at this. All you can eat per person. Oh man, I don't think I can eat $50 worth of steak. That is quite a bit. Because steak is really filling, yeah. Porterhouse. Woo. Green soup. Oh, that reminds me, okay? I'm going to show you. um, So, yeah, let's see. No, the guy's just gonna say "fuck you, Sonny," and he's just gonna leave most likely. Like he knows how to game the system. Like that's a sad thing. Ooh, long story short, have you gone to that Fogo de Chao? Is it good? Like Sonny seems to like it. I have no idea about this place, so that's why I ask. So I went to check out one of these Brazilian steakhouses, and I know this is so insensitive of me, but I remember I went over to there and I looked at the menu. This was back when Lewis was vegetarian. And I saw it and I thought to myself, holy crap, the only thing he could eat is like freaking vegetables. It was like grilled vegetables. I thought, oh my lord, like they don't even have any of this like Gardein kind of stuff for him. So yeah, it kind of kind of sucks. Um, yeah, everybody loves indoor dining. I mean, you stay, you get the nice ambiance. You don't have to worry about getting rained on or it's cold and stuff like that. Um, oh, geez. Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, have you tried that place? Long story short, is it tasty? Many times. Oh, we have an all you can eat? Seriously? Here? I don't see it. Let me see. Dinner. Oh, signature cuts. Oh yeah, here's all you can. 60 freaking dollars. Yeah, I can't eat $60 worth of meats. That's a little crazy. Oh, here we go. 89 for this freaking thing. 36-ounce longborn ribeye, dry aged for a minimum of 42 days. Woo. And here's my gem, picanha over here. Let's see. So wait, it's like significantly cheaper if you do the to go, yeah? Because the to go is like only 24 bucks versus this one. Or maybe I was looking at something else. Yeah, wasn't I looking at to go? Frick that. Let's see, place order. Yeah, because if you eat in, yeah, if you eat in, it's like $34, right? $34 for one thing. Oh wait, no, it includes your. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it. Come on, come here, come here. Yeah, see? One meat, two meat combos. So this one is 8 to 10 ounces. And yeah, see, it's like 24 bucks. If you go to go, it's 24 bucks. And if you eat in there, you only get one cut, right? One cut for. Oh, wait, maybe not. Oh, wait, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, never mind. 31.95. Yeah, never mind. Ooh, look at that. You get seasonal salad, vegetables, imported cheeses, smoked salmon, cured meats, ooh, seasonal soup, black bean, more. Ooh, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, never mind. I did not take into consideration this freaking bar thing. But is that on top of this thing? No, it includes. No. This is it. Yeah, this includes that. But wait, this is kind of weird. So you're telling me if you say screw that, I don't want to eat the meat. I just want to have the bar itself. It's $31.95. Like, why would anybody just pay $31.95 for this without the meat? Unless maybe they're vegetarian or something, and they're just gonna eat the salad, right? Am I interpreting that right? Mm. Oh, look at this cauliflower steak. Oh, well, wait. Wait, is this vegetarian? I don't know, because I'm weird because when I think cauliflower steak, I think of that vegetarian vegan thing, right? But it could just be cauliflower put on top of the steak. I don't know. I wish they said clearly vegetarian. Who knows? No, no, no. Yeah, this has to be. Yeah, this has to be vegetarian. See? Yeah, that has to be vegetarian. No freaking steak would be $16. Oh, $13 for that. Oh, rare and rare more expensive. Yeah, frick that. Yeah, oh, that also reminds me, you guys. So, I use beef tallow for a lot of my skincare stuff. I found out, listen to this, a lot of beef tallow is sold out. So, for instance, if you look on Amazon and you try to buy Epic beef tallow, they're sold out, and people have actually been commenting, like, where the hell is the beef tallow? When is it restocking? And this has been going on for a while, so it's kind of unusual because it's like you wouldn't think beef tallow of all things would be something that people would buy up, but it sounds like people are buying it up for whatever reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why. And it sucks because I've been kind of watching and monitoring this stuff, and I'm thinking like, oh, I want to have an extra jar, and I've been waiting for about 5 days for it to restock, and I still don't see any restocking. And yesterday when I looked at it, like 2 weeks ago, people were already asking on Reddit, where is it? What's going on with the production? So yeah, so they do have other beef tallows, but the other one that I wanted to try, Fatworks, that one's not in stock either. So my other option is go locally over to a grocery store and buy it, but there's none locally where we live at all. I've gone to all our local grocery stores trying to find beef tallow, and it's not there. So I could try to make my own, but the problem is it wouldn't be grass-fed. Grass-fed stuff, you might think like, oh, it should be really easy for you to find grass-fed stuff in New York for all places. It's not. It is not easy to find grass-fed stuff. I don't know. It's like what do people normally do with beef tallow? They can deep fry in it, but as far as I know, it hasn't been any radical shift of like everybody, let's go on the beef tallow bandwagon. I've only looked into it because I've been looking into skincare stuff, but I haven't seen any explosive article saying this is the stuff that you should be using. So keto carnivore people use it, but it's not like there's been high visibility about tallow lately. So let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys this. See? Look at this. Every single city is my sold out of beef tallow. Like, what the beef is up with that? Seriously. And the other thing too is not only that, okay? So I've been keeping up with prices. There's this other fat that's known as that's pretty good. I heard it's called whatchamacalls it? Camel hump fat. And that is not out of stock, but they raised the price up from $20 a jar to $35. So now the manufacturer, it seems, is thinking like we're gonna price gouge you, and that sucks because I actually wanted to try camel hump fat, but yeah, freaking $35 for a freaking 11-ounce jar is a little ridiculous. Oh, is the stream still lagging? Ah, who knows? No, look at this. So I only want to buy the grass-fed stuff. I don't want to buy like feedlot beef beef tallow. So yeah, I could make my own, but where do I get the beef trimmings from? That's a little tough. People are saying buy it off Etsy. I'm like, maybe. So people, maybe some people live on farms and then they render their own beef tallow and then they ship it, and then yeah, I could use it that way. But the freaking great beef tallow shortage of 2021. I mean, this is something that I would have not expected to see. Freaking beef tallow. Yeah, see? So South California sold out. Look at this. So instead of pan frying the same burger egg I've been eating all week, I've been getting a nice grilled dinner or steak, chicken brisket with a beautiful view. Well, that's nice. Yeah, so yeah, what is this carnivore? Yeah, so carnivore is an all meat diet. Some people, yeah, they just stick with that kind of stuff, like meat, animal products. That's it. I can't do that. It's too freaking hard for me. Oh, bone broth is really good though. Oh, look at this person only eating eggs. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's a lot of freaking eggs. Yeah, that is a shitload of eggs now that I think about it. Ugh, I think eggs are gross, but with caviar it goes down easy. What kind of caviar are you eating? Jeez. Yeah. Oh, look at this. 4 days ago, someone posted this. What is this person saying? Broccoli and cauliflower. Dang. See, so all these people are doing elimination diets. Oh man, this person had to cut out corn. Hey, gluten, man, it gives me gas that can kill a man. Jeez. I love this. Seriously, I had to step outside so I wouldn't set off the smoke detectors. Almost kidding. Hope this helps. So caviar? No, no, no. They said what do they want eggs? It'd be like fish eggs. Like I'm thinking beluga caviar or something like that. Not like cheap caviar, but I could be wrong. There's all sorts of caviar. Salmon caviar, right? Ikura, that kind of stuff. Let's see. So oh, Instapot. Oh, I love my Instapot so much. Ugh, yeah. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go eat something in a bit. And I'll probably eat a hard boiled egg, which I love so much. And yeah, maybe today we'll eat some meat. Maybe we'll go over to that vegan de chow place. I think Lewis is home, so I will talk to you guys later. Okay? See ya. And I'll let you know how the steak is.